Welcome back. Dave Neumann from the Hearing Connection is with us today to talk about the brain-changing benefits of hearing aids. Dave, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk about these benefits. Hearing aids, obviously life-changing devices for people with hearing loss, but how can they help with fighting health issues?
Well, I tell you what, sometimes as we get older, things just start to go south a little bit. And it's just like if we exercise, we stay healthier. If we keep our our sensory neural system motivated and elevated, we can keep the brain cells going better. So it's just a lot easier if we can stimulate this with the hearing aids.
And does helping get started earlier, maybe detecting some of those issues we might be having earlier, help fight those health issues quicker?
Yes, because what happens is when the hearing starts to slow down, it doesn't happen overnight. So it goes over a period of time. So when we start to lose our hearing, then we start to lose the ability to understand. So hearing aids basically give us the ability to pick on the frequencies that you're deficient in and elevate that. So that stimulates your hair cells to make you hear better.
Now, we obviously probably all know someone who is struggling with hearing loss, but maybe they're kind of putting it off or a little worried about getting their ears checked. What can you tell them or motivation for them to kind of make that step and kind of make this big move?
So what happens is hearing loss goes slowly, so you start to lose the soundtrack of your life. So when you start to lose that, you start to really kind of pull back from being stimulated with people, and you start not hearing what your loved ones say, or you miss out on laughter and people are telling jokes and you don't really understand. So you want to get engaged. So the best thing to do is to come see a hearing care professional, get evaluated, and really if well-fitted hearing aids can make a world of difference.
Now, is there a link between hearing loss and isolation, and how can a hearing aid help that?
So what happens when people start to lose their hearing, they don't really enjoy being around people, so they just isolate themselves. And one reason that is because they don't understand. And like at family functions, you'll see a lot of people with hearing loss, they'll smile and they'll shake their head, but they really don't know what's going on. And so what they do is it's very uncomfortable for them. So they start to just like, oh, I don't want to go out anymore. So it's really important to get them engaged.
During the last pandemic, I mean, this whole year has been really hard for everyone, but have you guys seen less people coming in and getting their ears checked?
So last year people did slow down, but what happened is with the mask, when people were wearing the mask, people look at lips when they can't hear. So that really elevated people that didn't think they had a hearing loss, but when they couldn't see people's lips move, they're like, man, I don't hear very well, because they weren't able to see people's lips move.
Perfect. Dave, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
You bet. Thank you so much.
We will be right back.